You added them together. Okay? So just do that tomorrow when I ask you a conservation of mass question, just like as easy as it was today. All right, aqueous. What does aqueous actually, what does it mean? It's, yeah, well, mixed with water. Mixed with water. So it means it's a solution. Okay? A solution. So it's liquidy. Remember, that's pretty much everything in here that you're dealing with this year. Okay? Minus the solids, and then we have oxygen in the room usually, right? All right, law of conservation of mass. The number of atoms on the reactant side must be equal to who? Say it one more time. Products. Okay. Signs of a chemical reaction. There's 4 main ideas. What's one?
Heat.
Heat. Okay, so good. So we're going to go ahead and change that to change in energy. And that would be heat. It could also be light. You guys got to see the light one yesterday, right? So heat and light. Color change. What else? Gas. So we look for bubbles, right? What was the last one? Precipitate. Good. All right. And what is a precipitate? What state of matter was the precipitate yesterday? It sunk down to the bottom. Solid. In an activity series, where is your activity series, by the way? Where's your activity series, you guys? It's in your periodic table. If you open it up, you have activity series right there. What's the big rule? Who can you only replace? The one below you. Somebody below you. You can't replace anybody above you, right? So, in an activity series, elements can only replace elements listed below. Okay? So, in our examples that you got to see, if you made it over to the station with the blue liquid, what we were seeing was that zinc can boot out copper, but copper cannot boot out zinc. Zinc can boot out copper. Copper can't boot out in a single replacement. So copper's down here. Zinc was way up here. He can kick him out. He can't kick him out. Okay? All right. Predict the product. So decomposition. What was that one known as? Decomposite. The breakup. Exactly. So we're going to go ahead and split this up. So I have sodium. And then I would have chlorine. What do I have to remember about chlorine? Look at where it's at on the periodic table. Is chlorine special? Yeah, it's part of the diatomic 7. So what do I have to give to the chlorine? Diatomic. What does di mean? 2. We got to put the little 2. That's all it means, okay? Lithium and oxygen. So we're going to do the same idea. Oxygen is also a diatomic, so we're going to put a little 2. All right, how many atoms are in each? All right, first one's pretty simple. Let's do that one first. So remember, coefficients go behind you. So remember when we had done this a few weeks ago, you always pay attention to the one that's right next to it first. Then if there's parentheses, something right outside the parentheses, then end with the coefficient. So calcium has a 1 next to it. There's no parentheses, so a 1 times 3. So how many calciums? 3. Carbon. All right, so carbon has a 1. No parentheses again, so 1 times 3, so another 3. Oxygen has a 3 behind it. So 3 times 3, how many do we have? 9. All right, next section. We have magnesium. So magnesium has a little 3 next to it. So we have 3 times the 2 in the front. How many magnesiums? 6. All right, phosphorus. So now we have parentheses, so make sure you're keeping up, okay? So phosphorus has a 1 next to it. So we have a 1 times 2 on the parentheses. So 1 times 2 is what? 2. And then times the 2 in the front, 4. So again, we went a 1 times the 2 in the back times the 2 in the front. All right, oxygen, you're going to do the same idea. A 4 next to it times the 2 is 8 times the 2 in the front, 16. Good. All right, this one is tricky. I'm really tempted to let you guys try it. We can do it. We'll just do this together. All right. So nitrogen, it has a 1 next to it. Has a 3 on the outside. 1 times 3 is 3 times 4. 12. But is that all the nitrogens that we have? No. What do we have? 4 more, because the 4 goes to everybody behind it. So it's 16. That was kind of a mean one. You won't have to do that one tomorrow, I promise. All right. The next one, you have a little 4. 4 times 3 is 12, times the 4 over here. So 12 times 4, use a calculator. It'll get you 48. There you go.